what's balanced. It's kind of like the Supreme Court we have now that gets to decide what the Constitution actually says, which isn't what it says. Well, we get to balance the budget by doing things like moving a huge foundation fund payment of $200 million one day, which takes it out of the budget cycle, and we get to call it balanced. Well, we stopped that this last session. We stopped the major smoke and mirror items. It's still riddled with lots of little ones that with a very complicated budget process. But I will say this, the good news out of the new people that going down there and the influence they had in working with the conservatives that were already there, that had had a hard time getting this done before, because one of the things that I had noticed about our legislature was they were consistently making huge budget increases, 9, 11, and a couple of sessions ago, 26% increase in what they had for spending, which was way above the population times inflation growth. Well, this time, and I went down there prepared to vote against the budget because I just was not going to agree to anything that was greater than population times inflation. That was it. Well, when the budget was presented, it grew by 3.5%, while our population and times inflation had actually grown by about 6.9%, which means we had a budget this past session that was a per capita tax cut. Hadn't happened in Texas, and nobody could remember when the last time we actually had a per capita tax cut in the budget. And so we started moving in the right direction. We did that at the same time of providing about $5 billion in tax cuts. We had a huge tax cut in the margins tax, cut 25% out of it. And we had a large tax cut in property tax by raising the homestead exemption from $15,000 to $25,000. Now, I got kind of excited about the margins tax because that change was fairly permanent. And our plan is, the next session is to come up with a plan to eliminate the margins tax completely, because it is one of the biggest inhibitors for businesses moving to Texas, particularly large businesses, because they're hit the hardest with the margins tax. But to get a plan for it to go away completely. But the property tax, it's kind of, what I say is enjoy it this year and next year, because they will find a way, the local authorities will find a way to work past that and continue to raise it unless we do something this next session to put some caps on spending.